Hello, vinyl community, and anyone else watching this. Wow, where do I begin? I don't know, actually. I'm back. We can start there. I've been trying to come back for so long that it's not even funny. One thing happens, another thing happens, another thing happens. So, anyway, this video is going to be recent finds. It's going to be Beatles. Let me turn this down a little bit. Um, and I don't usually do Beatles finds videos because I don't get that much. But I'm going to do a Beatles finds video. But I wanted to just give you a little bit of life update because it's been so long. I still got the same job, although that might be going away. The whole job might be going away, or maybe it'll just change. We don't know yet. So I'm on sort of threads there. Remember my flooding basement? Well, I wound up losing my washer, my dryer, and my hot water heater. I've had to get a new television, a new ceiling fan. What else? There must be more. Just things have been slow decay around me. But I'm fine. I'm here. I've been sick a couple times, and I've been wanting to make videos. I'm sick. New camera. My camera died. This is a new camera. Let me know if it's working. The one great thing about this camera is it has two screens, one in the front. So I don't have to do the mirror trick. I can actually see what I'm doing in the front of the camera, which is very nice. I don't know how the sound's going to be. I don't know how the picture's going to be. I didn't do a test video. This is it. We're just going. So, yeah, Beatle update. Hope everybody out there is doing well, by the way. I've been watching as many of your videos as I can. I know I'm way behind on some of you. Time. Where does it go? It just vanishes. So there's a really good chance I won't be working overnights anymore, and that's a good thing. That will give me more time for my podcast and this and the things that I love to do. Instead of it's the middle of the night, it's hard to do things in the middle of the night. Anyway, enough rambling. I want a contest. I want Caitlin Larkin's contest. I don't even remember how many subs it was now. It was so long ago. I'm sorry, Caitlin. I'm sure it's doubled by now anyway. If you don't know who Caitlin Larkin is, check out her channel. She's an avid Beatle fan. Let's put it that way. And her collection is small but growing. She's passionate about everything she talks about. And she's just cool. So check out Caitlin if you don't know Caitlin. And thank you. And the prize was for winning her contest. Well, a video. She made whatever video you wanted, and she went to her local record store and filmed inside, which I love those videos. And the prize was a Beatles Christmas t-shirt, which I did wear on Christmas, Caitlin, just so you know. I have worn this, but this is it. It's really cool. I really like it a lot. And she also said she might send along something else, a little bonus, and she did. And I was a little shocked because it's quite a nice little bonus. It's an iPod Shuffle. I haven't even gotten to this yet, but I will, and I'm very appreciative of it. And it's just, I did not expect this at all. Tiny little thing. I will put it to good use. It work maybe, although work's changing, so maybe I won't. I don't know. But once the weather gets warm, I'll be outside, headphones, all that kind of stuff. So thank you, Caitlin. I really appreciate it. Again, check out her channel. Now this is a Beatles update, so the Beatles shirt worked. And of course, you guys know that I was gonna grab. I got CD. I'll show a CD. Why not? People are showing CDs now. So okay. What's changed since I've been gone? I got the Wings Red Rose Speedway CD, mainly because I don't have a great copy on CD, and I wanted to make the 2-record set, which isn't out on CD, but you can make it from this very easily. So, cool CD, you guys have probably all seen it. I'm not even gonna I got all the stuff inside, so you guys have seen it. I'm not even going to show you the inside. But I've gotten that. What else have I got? Of course, I got Egypt Station. We've been Egypt Station to death. I can't, maybe I showed Egypt Station. I don't know. This is the Target version. 2 extra tracks, green band. I did get that. These are kind of cool. The Beatles Rock Band mixes. There's 2 volumes, volume 1 and volume 2. I don't know who put these out. They're Boots, but they did a really nice job. I'll open one up, but because they're both similar. They're really cool. It's the Rock Band mixes. Most of them end. Most of them have talking and stuff at the beginning. They both have gatefolds. I'll just show you one. But they both have cool gatefolds. They're both 2 CD sets. They both come in sleeves. The red one a red sleeve, the blue one a blue sleeve with some liner notes. And there's what the CDs look like. I mean, they look official. They're not, but they did a really nice job on these, whoever did them. And again, so it's 4 CDs in all. And they're just cool and great. And I'm really, they even came in these plastic sleeves that stick to the things. But Rock Band. And the mixes are interesting and cool, and some of them less cool, some of them more cool, but I don't know if you can see it. There's the track listings on volume 2 and the track listings on volume 1, and just cool things to have. And they're not expensive at all, really, so worth picking up if you're a Beatle fan and you don't know about them. I also, one last CD here, and I'm not going to show this at length because a million people have. I did get the John Lennon box. I got it mostly because, unlike the Paul boxes and the White Album box, it didn't kill me price wise. I got it for about $75, I think, shipped. 4 CDs, 2 Blu-rays in here, a book. Just, you guys have seen it. Nice package. The only disappointment is on the regular album, like the regular outtake album that they did, Jealous Guy fades, and it breaks down. Why are you fading it? I didn't like that at all. They should have just let it do its thing, and whatever happened, happened. And they put that on the vinyl too, which was even more of a disappointment on the vinyl. And of course, I did pick up the vinyl 2 record set, not the clear, just got the regular. I have listened to it a couple times. I don't think it's that much, for me it's not that much of an improvement over the 2000 version. It's a vast improvement over all the other ones, but that 2000 CD version is really good. And this is probably a little better. It's a little clearer, but it's not outstandingly so. But nice packaging, poster, cards, all that stuff. Again, you guys have seen this to death, so I'm not going to waste your time showing it. But I did pick up Imagine, and of course I did pick up Egypt Station on vinyl as well. And if I've shown this, I'm sorry, it's been so long. And I did pick up the Borders version, which I haven't seen too many people show, so I will show Borders. Yeah, I always call it Borders, Barnes and Noble edition, and it is on, I call it purple vinyl, but it's more of a reddish maroon. On this it looks really red. So there you go. And my thoughts on Egypt Station are, it's an okay Paul album. I don't like it as much as New. I certainly don't like it as much as Chaos and Creation in the Backyard, which is my favorite recent of his. But it's an okay Paul album. It's better than I thought it would be. Okay, and of course I picked up Wildlife. Haven't even opened it yet. Have not gotten to Wildlife yet. Just hasn't been that big of a priority in my life. I wanted to make sure I got it. When I have the time, I will digest it. So I haven't even, I don't have the CD either, so I haven't even heard the bonus tracks yet or anything on this. But I will get to it. Love the picture on the back. A lot of people commented on that. Great picture on the back. Nice, hefty vinyl. And I will get to this, and can't wait. This, I got things just slightly out of order. We'll do this next. Haven't gotten to this either, but I did listen to the CD, so it's going to be very similar. Listen to the CD in my car. Of course, Retro Speedway, the double. But not the double, just Retro Speedway with bonus tracks, basically. And I did get the double, and I have played this, and I have spent some time with it. And honestly, I'm in a draw, which is better. People have been, you know, is the double. This was supposed to come out as a double, if you don't know the story. The record company said, no, we're just going to put out one record. So they shuffled things around, and they came up with the other Retro Speedway. But this was the original lineup of the album. There's the tracks, if you can see that. It's glowing red, so you probably can't. But anyway, I have spent some time with this, and I like them both about the same. I'm glad for the new tracks. There's just very plain labels, which I kind of like. It looks like just straight black vinyl. I like the red sleeves, and there's another disc that looks just like that in there. And I'm about tied. I mean, if I could only have one, I suppose I'd want this one, just because it has the extra stuff. But as an album, I'm torn between both. I don't know, but I like it. I like it a lot, and I always thought Retro Speedway was a very underrated album, and I like it. It's probably just about my top 5 or close these days. Don't know why that's here or that's here. And I did pick this up. This is, of course, the Beatles White Album, the remastered box set. 4 records in there. Again, I'm not going to open it all up. You guys have seen it. It comes with a poster, the Escher demos, and the track listing. And I have spent some time with this, but not nearly enough, to be honest. There you go. I don't even know where it is. I did pick this up on CD as well. I don't know why it's not here, but because I rushed to get this done. But anyway, go look at Mark P's video or somebody else's. There's a lot of videos out there on this if you want to see it. But I just wanted you guys to know that I did get this, but I did not get the CD box. And I really like it, although not nearly as much as Pepper. It's different, but it's not as different. It's nice to have it. I don't know if this will be my go-to or the mono will be my go-to. Mono's been my go-to for a while, so I don't know. But I like it and worth picking up, and if you haven't, you should. And last but not least, I saved the best for last, or at least the most interesting for last. I got these online. All 4 is a set, and they're EPs, and they are the Beatles Russian EPs, and they are 4 of the first 6 Beatle releases ever in the Soviet Union. I have them in their original picture sleeves. They're in really nice shape. Some of the mixes are weird. I have played all of these and spent a little time with them. And I'm really glad I have it. And they weren't expensive. And I'm not sure why nobody wanted these. Probably because there's no Beatle pictures or anything on the picture sleeves. But there wasn't. They were outlawed. They were banned. First Beatle album didn't come out in Russia till I think the early 80s, maybe even late 80s. So that these exist at all is pretty amazing. They're all on I can never, Melodia label, I think it is. But this is the very first EP ever released by the Beatles in Russia. They were on a couple of various artist albums, and there were some flexi discs. But as far as hard vinyl, just by the Beatles, this right here is the very first release ever in the USSR, Soviet Union, by the Beatles. That's what it looks like. No pictures of Beatles or anything on any of these. And the back, I don't know if you can see that, is just plain white. That's it. Nothing exciting to look at. Here's the EP, side 1, or one of the sides. This is side 1. This is side 2. And on here, this was released in 1974, if I didn't say that. It's in mono. And on this EP is, interestingly, Can't Buy Me Love, Maxwell's Silver Hammer, Lady Madonna, and I Should Have Known Better. The person who had them wrote the song titles on there because they are all in Russian. And I just love these things. I mean, they don't sound great. They don't sound awful. I don't know what the sources were. Some of the mixes are a little odd. Like I said, they didn't just get them from CDs or American vinyl or anything because it's just a little off. This is the second one. This is released in 1974 as well. This is what the cover looks like. That cover looks the same as the other one, so I'm not going to dig it out. And here's one side of the EP. I'm not going to dig it out. And this one has With a Little Help from My Friends, which just starts out with the singing. It's the weirdest way to... It just starts out, what would you think? There's no music or anything before it. And then it has a slightly premature fade, which some of these do. It's weird. It also has Penny Lane, When I'm 64, and Lovely Rita. And this is in mono as well. And I think it's just cool. I love them. Next up, from 1975, this would be their fifth. I believe this is either their fifth or sixth